What's going on, everyone? HueFin News coming at you with another daily cryptocurrency market analysis. Today is September the 8th, 2017. And man, what a wallop has occurred in the cryptocurrency market today. This is the second day that we have seen double-digit losses for some of these cryptocurrencies. We're going to talk about that later on. And one of the key things that I am under the presumption that is about to occur in the cryptocurrency market. We're going to talk about that as we go into each of these individual cryptocurrencies. But the overall market cap is back down to $148 billion. And just yesterday it was about 163 billion. So that just lets you know how much money is fleeing out of these cryptocurrencies. But overall, they're still being traded in 5,521 markets. But it looks like majority of the people are being scared in the cryptocurrencies. But if you guys can tell, you can see Bitcoin is down 8%. Ethereum is down almost 10%. Bitcoin Cash 10%. Ripple 5%. Litecoin almost 14%. Look at NAM 8.32%. They're down. Monero is down 2.3%. IOTA is down 15, almost 16%. Also looking at Ethereum Classic down almost 15%. Neo is down 17.49%. I mean, guys, it's literally been a sell-off today in the cryptocurrency market. And in our analysis on yesterday, we mentioned that some of these cryptocurrencies should be moving lower, and the other ones we were waiting because of giving us a trial run bar. And just wanted to make sure if the sellers were in control or the buyers were in control. And today, sellers are in full control of this market. So you guys want to be careful and leery in where you guys have your funds right now in cryptocurrencies. So just before we get started looking at these charts, you guys, I want to tell you that at HueFin News, it's our purpose to give you guys news according to the charts, right? So we're not investment advisors. We're not trying to give you guys investment advice. We're just simply giving you guys the pulse, the heart, and the mindset of the market participants through the price bars and the volume. And that's all you need in order to see what is the overall feel of the market. So without hesitation, let's go ahead and get into that right now. So first of all, we're going to go ahead and check out Bitcoin, which is down 6.60%. Last trade was at $4,291.20. Now let's look at this daily chart. You guys can see that today was the second day that Bitcoin has had another push to go down. The last time that occurred, well, this is the third day, the third time that Bitcoin had a push to go down. And with that being said, it looks like the overall market for Bitcoin is for it to move lower. Now, with that being said, we're expecting the first area of support to be around 4,000 for Bitcoin. Next, it will be $3,600. Then if the market truly sells off, we're going to hit down $3,200. So the market for Bitcoin is weak. And you guys want to be careful if you guys have any funds within Bitcoin right now. It's giving you guys the opportunity to at least get out at a profit, because we have given us over the last 6 or 7 trading days, a lot of these bars have been wide and down. And as the market was trying to move higher, those price bars were a lot smaller. So that's an indication that there's a lot of selling going on at the top of this market. So you guys want to be careful within Bitcoin. We're forecasting them to move lower, especially going to try to find support here around 4,000. And if that's not able to be strong enough, then expect it to come and hit around 3,600. Okay. It might come and hit the low of this particular bar, which was look like around 3,900. So we're looking for 4,000, 3,600. And then if not that, expecting 32. So just giving you guys a heads up. Our overall analysis long term for Bitcoin is for it to move lower. So next, let's go ahead and check out Ethereum. Same thing with Ethereum. You guys can see that it came back down to that area of support. They are down 9.23%. Last trade was at $301.15. So we got another push to go down bar today, after we have had 2 days of upward movement and a side trading day for Ethereum. The market came and hit this area of support, and we're expecting Ethereum to not stay above this area of support. We're expecting it to at least come down to 280, and then if 280 is not the area of support, then expect it to come down to 260. So our analysis for Ethereum long term is for it to move lower to touch $280 and then possibly 260 as the move down. We're expecting that Ethereum will not hold this area of support that we have drawn. It will not respect that. So looking for Ethereum, expected to move lower. So next we're gonna go ahead and check out Bitcoin Cash. As well, just like the other two cryptocurrencies, you guys can see that they are down 9.39%. Last trade was at $598. So we mentioned yesterday on our video that stockpile came in on today's bar, and we can tell that the sellers were in control of yesterday's price bar because the market ended lower today at the close. So we're still expecting Bitcoin Cash to move lower and possibly hit that 560 and then to 520 again, just like what occurred on August 29th and then on August 30th. So we're looking for Bitcoin Cash also to move lower in the long term, at least getting down to 560. So now let's go ahead and check out Ripple. So Ripple also have given us a push to go down bar. You guys can see that some buying came in today. The market came down and hit that support of 20 cents, and it was able to lift back up. The buyers was able to push it back up to almost 21 cents. But overall, we're still expecting Ripple to fall as well. It only took almost one day for Ripple to encompass the last 3 trading days, which is a powerful precursor of weakness. So we're expecting them to move lower as well. So next, let's go ahead and check out Litecoin. So you guys can tell that some buying came in today for Litecoin. To try to, the market participants are trying to keep the market prices higher for a short term. But overall, we're looking for Litecoin to also move lower to possibly come and hit this $64 area. But tomorrow we might get you sideways to even an up day for Litecoin because of this buying that came in on today's bar. So long term, we're expecting Litecoin to move lower, but tomorrow or even the next day after tomorrow, the market may move a little higher. But overall, the market is trending weaker than it is stronger. So even for today, they are down 9.59%. The last trade was at $71.84. So now let's go ahead and check out Dash. So Dash was almost able, it did move higher to a high today of $372, but it wasn't able to keep higher prices. That tells us that that is a precursor to weakness, and we're expecting Dash to also move lower. You guys can also tell that on today's bar, some buying came in, but the overall market is trending weaker than it is stronger. So expect Dash to at least come and hit possibly $300 again. And if $300 will not hold, then expect it to come to $280. Okay, because you guys can see that the market came around that previous area of 320 and it was able to at least shoot up for the short term. So just be cautious with Dash as well. We're expecting them to move lower long term, but overall they might move a little sideways tomorrow because we do have that buying that came in today, but the market is definitely trending weaker for Dash. So they are down 3.28% today, and the last trade was at $331.60. So now let's go ahead and check out NEO. Let's go ahead and look at the 30-minute chart. So it looked like NEO came and found an area of support of $23, and the market was able to shoot up back into an area of trading that occurred over the last couple of 30-minute bars. We want to see if the market can keep that, but currently it is not able to get above $26. So we're still expecting NEO to trade sideways between $23 and $26 until we can tell whether or not weakness or strength is being more prevalent in this particular cryptocurrency. We have a lot of stockpile that came in on this particular bar, and that was the result of what occurred with the bars following it. We have more stockpile appearing on this bar, but obviously the prices were attractive and the market was able to move up, but then it hit some more non-interest in higher prices, and that's why the market is coming back down. So we're expecting NEO to trade sideways between possibly $26 and $23 until we get us a definite precursor of strength or weakness in the direction that NEO wants to go. So looking at them, they are down 17.74%. Last trade was at $25.29. So now let's check out Ethereum Classic. So Ethereum Classic was able to close above that all important $16 area, but the market still gave us the push to go down. Notice we do have some buying on this particular bar, so we're expecting Ethereum Classic to move sideways in the short term, but overall we need to see if it can hold that $16 area. If it cannot, then it's real likely that it will come back down to the support around $13.25, $13.30 or so. So just be cautious about Ethereum Classic. If it cannot hold the 16, then definitely expect it to go to $13. So right now they're just above 57 cents above that $16 area, and given the amount of volume that occurred today and the spread, it kind of resembles that it will not hold that $16 area, but it might. So we just want to wait and see. If it doesn't, then definitely expect $13 for Ethereum Classic to move to. If not, expect Ethereum to move sideways to eventually higher. So for us, we just want to wait and see what happens around this $16 area. And currently, it looks like it will not hold. So next, we're going to check out the last one for today, which is Monero. They are down 2.62%. Last trade was at $117.25. So you guys can notice that Monero's bar almost resembles the same as Dash. But the market pushed all the way down to a low of 110, just as what occurred to the high on August the 25th. But the market was still able to close lower than yesterday's bar, and then the market didn't like higher prices. So that's definitely giving us a precursor of weakness. So we're expecting Monero to move lower and possibly around $100, dependent on if the sellers are more prevalent in the market than the buyers are. But the buyers were interested in these prices today. So I just want you guys to be aware that the market may trade sideways to just a little higher tomorrow. but overall the precursor weakness is stronger and they're expected to move lower, possibly to around $100. So just want to give you guys that heads up too as well. So today was really an idea that the overall cryptocurrency market is trending weaker, and you guys want to be careful with where you're placing your funds. And if you are placing your funds, you guys want to possibly do it on swing trades, get in and get out type of trades, and not the ones to where you just want to hold for a long term if you are one of those emotional type traders. But overall, it's time to be cautious with where you're placing your funds, time to be picky, stand on the sidelines till we get more definite precursors of strength that is able to see that the market is ready for higher prices. But overall, as the market reached these high prices for these cryptocurrencies, now you can see that the sellers are overtaking these cryptocurrencies and pushing the price lower. So with that being said, continue to watch these videos because our analysis has been spot on for majority of these cryptocurrencies, and it just shows you guys how easy it is to manage and give you guys that risk management without looking at certain indicators. Just looking at price bars and volume is powerful language once you understand what it is. And with that being said, you guys go ahead and continue to subscribe because these price predictions and these price predictions and these price movements are real easy to understand and figure out what the market is feeling if you just understand this language. So with that being said, continue to subscribe, guys. Continue to like these videos, share them. Guys got questions, comments, go ahead and leave them in the comment section of these videos and I'll get to you as soon as possible. And with that being said, that's all I got for today. Just be watchful of these cryptocurrencies. If you guys got money in the market, it's time to be real leery about where you have your funds. Just want to give you guys that before I go. So I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a good one. See ya.